Hi y'all, another day, another project, another video. We got on the bench 506 HF linear from RM. Very good linear. This was given to me by John Blackstone to assess if it's worth repair or if it's not. Sometimes linears, the finals, you gotta have a look at the finals. They're the most expensive part to replace in the linear. They can cost 30 odd pounds, especially these ones. I've priced them originals. They're 30 pounds each. SD RM SD 1446s. I've done a visual check. You can I'm just doing this video to show you how to do a primary assessment on your linear if it's not working correctly. You notice there's resistor 100 ohms that has been replaced by me, and that was after the visual check. All the components, they got their own color. Resistors and ceramic capacitors, they're usually, if they're blown, they're discolored or they're blown apart. Resistors, they're often discolored. You can't see the colors on them. So on resistor 28, I've replaced the one that was discolored. So it was damaged by temperature. So there's something wrong with the linear. Since it's the resistor within the combiners, I do think finals, they're blown. Not all of them, because for what Blackstone told me, is doing very low power on a 10 watt drive. So one of them might be good. The other ones might be in shorts or opened. But this is a primary assessment of the 506. We'll put it on the watt meter and do more checks. Basic checks is just look at the component and see the visual condition of it. Resistors, if they're gone, most of the times they're discolored. Capacitors like this one, the tops, they're rounded, they're not flat, they bulge. So this one is quite flat. So on a visual check, you know, all the components, they're still original colors. So we're gonna put it on the watt meter and see what he says. Right, let me pause this video and put it on the watt meter. Right, we got it on the bench. We're gonna run the tests on my watt meter. It's reading average times 10. So a scale in here will read up to 200 watts. I'm gonna use the my ISO to drive it on 10 watts. First of all, let's see if let's do basic tests. It's on high power. You can see the red light. Amp is on, IM is on, and preamp. Let's see if the preamp works. Preamp on, preamp off. So preamp is working. And now we're gonna key up on high power. On 10 watts drive, high power is doing around 70-80 watts. Let me see if something is glowing. if something is glowing in the dark, it's on and nothing is glowing in the dark. So it's still doing the 70-80 watts. So secondary assessment, which you can do very easily on these linears, because the finals, you can see them and you can touch them, is key up the linear. Let me put the PTT lock. It's now in transmission, PTT locked, and just go with your finger. This one is getting warm, this one is cold, this one is cold, this one is cold. Yeah, there's only one final working. The last one is getting let me just unkey. Only the final, this last final is working. The rest is cold. So that's how you assess a linear on the finals, if the finals they're blown. Like I said, it's only one of them is working. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'll add on to this video later on if he decides to repair it. The linear was blown by the explanation that John gave me. He was tuning with the driver 15 watts, tuning with the tuner, tuning an antenna. Don't know what kind of antenna has he got. But this is an advice for all of you that use linears with tuners. Do not tune the antenna with the linear on. You can tune the antenna with 5 watts off the radio. So the procedure of tuning when you use a tuner after the linear is a linear off, 5 watts off the radio. First you tune it to those 5 watts, and once it's tuned to those 5 watts, put the linear on and tune it to the rest of the power. You don't actually key up with the linear when you got 3 or 4 SWR. That's why the finals they were born, you know, it probably keyed up for more than 5 seconds on a 15 watt drive. This is only 10 watt drive, so 15 watt drive was too much RF power generated by the transistors, ended up burning. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Let's see what John wants to do with this. The finals, they're around £30 each. So it's a bit on the expensive side to repair it. £120 of finals plus labor of removing the board. The resistor was placed in there just for tests. It's picked back. You can do that with most components, but you know, a proper job would be to lift the board and resolder the component. I hope you enjoyed the video. And this is kind of an advice for you guys that keep on blowing linears. You need to know how to work with linears when you buy one. It's not plug and play like they say. Yeah, especially on non-resonant antennas. If you got 1.2 SWR on 5 watts, you probably got 1.6 or 1.7 on 300 watts. Like I said, if your antenna is not resonant and you're using tuners, please tune up with the radio. 5 watts is enough to tune an antenna, or even 1 watt is enough to tune an antenna. Then turn your linear on and tune the rest. Yeah, do some fine tuning. But take care. It's just an advice from the Coyote. I've just used this example that somebody sent me. John, I'll wait for your reply. And let's see how it goes. Probably I'll add on to this video if he decides to repair it, and so on. maybe I'll do a video on the repair. Bye bye, 73 from the Coyote. I hope all you guys enjoyed this video. I make videos for fun and just to give some advice. Take care. Bye bye all.